Wendell Saylor, old friend of the show. Wendell, great work, buddy.
Hey.
Thanks, Cole. Thanks, Jack. I mean, I think you guys gave me my sort of first start. So when I was going through a bit of a tough time. So
That's right. Yeah. That was around that time, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And we never let you forget it ever.
No.
We bring it up constantly.
No, and I don't mind that because, you go through your mistakes. But it was funny when I obviously performed, I said to them, I didn't know who the judges were until about a week before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said to someone, mate, 100% Jackie O will get me. Like, she will know my mannerisms and everything. She'll know who I am.
Oh, I did.
Exactly.
I did.
How can
Wendell
she
straight
not?
away. I was surprised that I thought it was obvious.
Yeah.
Just like Danny said last night, there's only a few people that it could be because there are only a
Sure.
few people that are that big.
But the guesses, they weren't too bad. Like, I like the Barry Hall.
Yep.
I liked Brendan Favola because Favola's
Yep.
a bit of a fun sort of character. She's
Yep.
the same height as me, so it was actually, it was enjoyable. But it was actually, I was thinking it was good how they kept throwing different names. I don't know what Lindsay was thinking anyway. So,
What did she say? Can you remember what
no,
her
I
get?
don't know. But I've got to tell you something funny.
Conor McGregor, maybe.
Oh, yeah, Conor
Was
McGregor.
it?
Oh,
Actually,
that's
Cole,
right.
you'd like this. So before my performance last night, so I was at the back and I was waiting to sort of come out. And just before, it was about a minute before I had to perform, they said, "Oh, Lindsay's hungry. She's going to have a break." So it was like an hour break, and I'm going. And we're there for a while. You know that, Jackie.
Yeah,
So,
long hours.
you know what? It's show
Are you
business.
stuck in the outfit the whole
No,
time
no,
while Lindsay's eating club
Yeah,
sandwiches?
no, well, then you go back to your little whatever they had back there. But so because we never got to talk to anybody or see anyone, we couldn't talk to. And that was
They were in
hard
their
for me.
air-conditioned star trailers is what you're referring to.
Yes, that's what I want to say because there was one. I think that day I got there at 11:30 in the morning because my song was quite hard. That was at Flow Rider Low, and I found it so hard to do. But I was there from 11 in the morning, and then I think my last performance at the end there, when I got the boot, I think that was at about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my
Yeah,
God.
that's all right. But it's show
In the
business.
outfit the whole time or not the whole
but
time?
you can take your stuff off and relax in your what would you call them, demountable or whatever.
Demountables,
Yeah,
yeah. Do you,
Oh,
because
they
you
rolled out the demountables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
inside the Fox
luxury,
Studios,
real
yeah.
luxury. No,
Right.
That's all right.
And you said that you suffer from claustrophobia.
100% I do.
And before you went
Really?
into it, you
Yeah.
didn't realise that those masks would be so claustrophobic.
Well, look, I think sometimes you've got to challenge yourself, and I sort of wanted to overcome a few things. So, obviously, I knew that I could dance. Didn't know whether I could sing or not, but it was all just a bit of a challenge to
You
see.
knew you could dance. What a love me. What a love me thing to say.
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I knew I could dance.
He can
No, only
dance.
because
Yeah, he can. He's
Cole,
got rhythm.
He
Only
does.
because I spent all those times in nightclubs and bars that got me in trouble over a few years. But
Letting loose, having
yeah,
fun. Yeah.
exactly. But I thought the whole concept was great, and I just can't wait to see who the other masked singers are now.
Yeah, because you don't know.
No.
The masked singers have no
I
idea.
think I know a couple of them are, but I'm not going to say.
Okay.
This claustrophobia
Yes,
thing.
sorry,
now,
yeah.
So did that start off because you're such a giant unit of a man? Even in the little girly hatchback car, you would feel claustrophobic, right? You would get me out of this little tiny car.
Yeah, no, it's always been that way. Like, even when I, working in radio and stuff, I don't like sitting in the middle. I hate being sort of put in the middle of somewhere. Or even like I'm on a plane, I just don't like being...
Yeah.
Oh, no one would want to be on either side of you if you're in the middle either.
Yeah.
Both armrests would be taken, for sure.
I agree. So I've got to say, so when they fitted me up with the rhino, the other stuff was okay with the body and that. And then when they put the head on, that's when you got to take a breath and you think, oh, okay, how long?
no.
Yeah, and it was bad because there was actually a fan in there as well for me, but there wasn't much where for the air to go.
Yeah.
So when I was dancing and sort of singing, the first one, I think, Jack, when you guys asked me questions, when I stopped, my heart rate was up and I was hot under there. I'm going, just get me off stage, I'm saying to myself. And I just stood there, and I reckon at some stage, I started to sort of blank a little bit.
really?
Because it was so hot, yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
to what? Faint?
Yeah, faint a little bit. Sort of, you close your eyes and you're hot and the heat, there's no
You get a bit dizzy.
Yeah, we understand what fainting means. We just don't
know.
think that you're going to faint on stage in
I'm
the
serious
outfit.
because two things are going to happen. Either I'm just going to have to faint or I'm going to rip my head off. So
Oh, imagine.
I know I would have spoiled it,
Well,
but
what would you have done? You would have
What
had to
would
go
you have
down.
done?
I would have had to go down.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah, because I want.
Humiliate, and for the rest of your life, you'd be known as not the great sporting legend. You'd be known as the fainter,
Oh, that's
Wendell
okay.
Saylor.
I've been known as worse things, so I'll cop that.
Someone asked a valid question, though, because the monster almost fell off the stage. And as you
Yes.
know, that's a high stage.
Wow.
And they said if the monster had actually fallen off the stage and needed to go to hospital, would she have to go in the costume?
Yes.
What would
Yeah.
happen in terms of hiding her identity?
Yeah.
And apparently, yes, she would have to go in the costume and not be allowed to take it off.
Is that right?
Yeah, I can't believe.
So the TV station thinks protection of the brand is more important than someone's life.
Yes. No, that's putting words in my mouth. That's an exaggeration.
I think the way they did it, the security, like the only people who knew from my point of view, obviously, was the management company who asked me, because when I said no twice, the third time I sort of went, yeah, my wife goes, I reckon you could do this, babe, because then I watched the American version.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then my daughter goes, yeah, she's 16 now, she goes, Dad, honestly, Dad, you come last in SingStar in our home. How are you going to go there? And the more she said that, the more I thought, I'm going to try and see how I go. And she goes, Dad, you can't make up your own sort of words in the song. You've got to actually sing the same words. So she was pleasantly surprised after I sung the George Ezra song.
That was amazing. You did such a good job with that. That was really good.
I heard. So what you're saying is, you ignored the confidentiality agreement you would have had to have signed, and your whole family, and then whoever they felt like telling knew.
But they didn't say anything to anyone. It was just the Sailor household.
Yeah.
Because, mate, Dad can't be missing.
Oh, so your 16-year-old, she would never have told anyone?
No, she didn't. She's like me. She'd
have a boyfriend, wouldn't she? She'd tell the boyfriend.
She's got no boyfriend, no.
Oh, she's got no boyfriend.
No.
Oh, you've made sure of that.
No, I know what you're saying. My daughter, she knows one of the Masked Singers. And
who? How?
She found out. It accidentally slipped. But I said to her, if you tell anyone who this is, Mummy's going to go to jail. So apparently she's been telling all the kids at school, I can't say anything because my mum will go to jail. And some of the mums,
that's just as bad as telling.
I know some of the mums have been texting me saying, is it true you would go to jail if Kitty said anything? So it's working because she hasn't told a soul.
I can't believe the footy boys that have been watching this on the last week since you threw my name out there. Like there was Benji Marshall, Braithen Astor, Bo Ryan. Bo Ryan, he goes, that's 100% you. I gave him nothing back.
Yeah, good boy.
And then after last night, I put Rhino and then I put a Love Heart or something there. So, yeah.
It was hard to keep it secret
so
from everyone.
Especially because, I work radio too. So on Saturday, all the guys around the footy and that, and even the footy journos were going, mate, are you the Rhino? I was going, no, that's not me. It's Brendan Favola.
Wendell, we had people in jail ring us up saying that he's speaking to his celly about who's what behind each character.
Really?
Yeah.
So everyone who's anyone is watching this show.
It's a great show. They've done very well. So now, even though I've been booted off, I'm locked into seeing who the others are now.
Yeah, that's what...
My favourite is the Robot and the Spider. They're my two favourites.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I know who the Robot is. You know.
Oh, you think you know?
I think I know.
Well, I know, obviously.
Of course you know.
Yeah, because it's all been filmed.
Who is it, Wendell?
Oh, I can't say.
Why do you think you know?
Oh, because I just know. I just know.
You know. Okay,
I know who
fine.
the prawn is.
Oh, you know. Okay, you shut up now. You're not confused by the sounds of it.
That's all right. I get it.
I'm into it.
The Masked Singer, it returns 7:30 Monday, Channel 10. It's a rating success. Thrilled for Jackie, Lindsay, and their daddy, Husey, and Wendell. Head off him last night, and they're going to keep watching. Thanks for coming in, bro. Good to see you.
Anytime, mate. Always good to see you guys.
Good to see
you. too, mate.
Kitty's
Stand by,
going well
everyone.
too.
Oh,
Huge, huh? What, huh?
Kitty is going so well. Kitty's like a little Jackie, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're breeding her in to take over Jackie in about 15 years.